Hey, how you doing? Pensionistin and Danny. Thanks for your responses. I wanted to make a follow-up video here a little bit, answer a couple of your questions. Uh, Danny asked, what kind of experiences have I had, or am I having? You're kind of catching me right at the beginning. This is kind of like it's get like like asking somebody at the beginning of an acid trip what it's like, and they're saying, I'm just starting to feel something. It's like that. I sort of almost don't want to say too much more about it because I think I just want to keep going and see, what happens. It's definitely strange. It's like things aren't what they seem, and there's more, and you start to sense it, and it's just weird. It's just cool. I don't know. It's like it. It is kind of like you're you, but you're more than you that you knew. You know. And it's just strange. And I've been, to tell you the truth, I've been sensing that for a while. Sort of something like that, but it's now it's starting to amplify. See, it's all part of the same process. It's weird. But yeah, as far as going forward and going back, pensionistin, and or staying in one place, I think you're thinking of it slightly in the wrong way. Probably the reason you said that is because you thought, okay, on some level you thought, okay, this guy's trying to give me two options, all right, and it's like I don't want to be rushed into something like that. I'd rather just I I don't have to choose between two things, or like it's okay. I may just want to think about it, or just like meditate on it, or whatever. It's just fine. Or I may just want to do something else for a little while, or whatever. But and not be like it's some pressure game, go either this way or that way, or But it's more like this. If you use that spatial layout, it's more like this. It's like you're already going forward all the time. Okay? That's what you really are. That's the direction you're really going. Okay? So if you sit there, or if you don't do anything, you're still going forward. But you may, let's say, slow yourself down, in which case people, this is just a loose metaphor, but people that are going faster will pass you and it'll look like you're going backwards, or something like that. It's what you really are anyway. There aren't so it's a choice between delusion and truth. You can't really, you got to choose one or the other completely eventually, but there isn't any kind of rush or hurry to it. It's a different. See what's really neat about this stuff, I find, is it's a whole different kind of motion, and it's a whole different kind of logic, in a sense. See, we think of logic as just logic, but logic is not necessarily so logical. Our logic, and the logic of being in the physical world and being an ego walking around, is different from spirit logic. Okay? So, when you think, okay, I got to choose between two things, go forward, back, or stay in one place or whatever. You're thinking in a sort of linear way that's different from the spirit way of thinking of it. So you really are going forward. So in the spirit logic, to be and to have are the same thing. That's actually a direct quote from the Course in Miracles here. By the way, I wanted to show you another thing from this. I'm really kind of psyched about this book. And Danny, if you're actually really interested in this stuff, which you seem to be, and again, I'm not a Bible thumper, I'm not a Course in Miracles thumper, but I'm gonna thump anything. I'd probably thump this. So, you might want to just get the book and check it out, because you'll understand a lot better, and and then we can talk about it and stuff. But or Pensionistan if you're interested too, of course. It's just a really different kind of book than the books I'm used to. And let me show you how sort of undogmatic this is. At the end of this, there's something called the workbook, which is actual lessons that Jesus Christ. They're actual exercises in perception that supposedly Jesus Christ himself is giving you. This is actually like a course that you're taking from Jesus Christ. So it's weird, because once a long time ago I had a dream that somebody was telling me that Jesus had given these kind of psychic exercises to people and stuff. But anyway, that was long before this. Well, I had heard of it long ago, but long ago I was familiar with this course but totally misunderstood it, and that doesn't even count. That was like 15 years ago. I was vaguely familiar with it, but anyway, okay, listen to this. Listen to how undogmatic this sounds here, okay? Some of the ideas the workbook presents you will find hard to believe, and others may seem to be quite startling. This does not matter. You are merely asked to apply the ideas as you are directed to do. You are not asked to judge them at all. You are asked only to use them. It is their use that will give them meaning to you and will show you that they are true. Remember only this: you do not need to believe the ideas. You need not believe the ideas. You need not accept them, and you need not even welcome them. Some of them you may actively resist. None of this will matter or decrease their efficacy. But do not allow yourself to make exceptions in applying the ideas the workbook contains, and whatever your reactions to the ideas may be, use them. Nothing more than that is required. I think I'm close to the time, but you see that? They're not trying to sell you a dogma. He's not trying to sell you a dogma at all. He's like, just do this, and you'll see that it's true. You know what I mean? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. See you.